Hi everyone and welcome back to Fight Zone. Today I want to talk to you about Mei. She's kinda peculiar as a character, not because of the giant anchor that she wields, but for all arsenal of sea creatures that I think she borrowed from Aquaman himself. She can use said creatures to annoy her opponents, and once she gets an opening, she can deal an impressive amount of damage. Don't judge Mei for her look, she's a deadly weapon. I'm sasaawd and this is Fight Zone Tutorials.
Don't be afraid to look yourself in the eye. Big flash on your top for heartbeat in you.
Mei is a double-faced character. She can play both Keep Away and Rush Down, but the best way to use her is by playing as both. This is possible due to her mobility and the combination of projectiles she is able to summon and place around the screen. Speaking of which, her mobility is slightly different from the rest of the cast. While she doesn't possess any particular way of moving around, excluding specials, she does have a much higher jump, making her ideal for air-to-ground combat, also due to her air normals which are great for this kind of gameplay. Being half Keep Away, however, Mei also possesses a good amount of pokes on the ground as well. 5k is her best ground poke when it comes to speed, and can be confirmed into Far Slash, another extended poke that can be cancelled in any projectile or jump cancel as well. 3k is a risky low command normal that shouldn't be used without tension. However, it puts Mei low to the ground, allowing her to dodge most standing normals and projectiles, and on confirm it can be converted into a combo. 6H is a wide anti-air command normal that can be charged, and if it hits an airborne opponent, it'll cause a knockdown. The charge version causes a ground bounce instead, and it's an overhead that gives plenty of time to charge any version of Mei's charge moves and cancel into them or with any other move. In the air, Jumping S is her best air to ground normal alongside Jumping H, another great normal that covers multiple angles in front of her, although they both have a little bit of startup. On counter and confirm, they can be converted into combos depending on the height of your opponent. Once up close, Mei becomes a mix-up and pressure monster, almost similar to Ino. Her main normals up close are 2k and 2d, which also compose her main string. Both hits are low, fast and at decent range. To make even more pressure, you can add 2p, another fast normal that is best used for pressure, mix-up and tick throws. Jumping P allows her to pressure an airborne opponent on block, carrying both of them to the ground while Mei decides her next move. Jumping K is her best normal when the opponent is right on top of her and can be followed up by Jumping H to convert it into a combo. Jumping 2H, it's a common normal instead that makes Mei fall to the ground, and it's perfect for a cross-up or fake cross-up option. However, due to the fact that it leaves Mei wide open, the opponent can always air grab her on reaction, so don't throw it all the damn time. 2H and Close Slash are great anti-airs and can be converted into combos, especially on counter hit, and they both work as combo extenders on the ground. Finally, 6H is her go-to mix-up tool, but it has a weird timing. If used at the right moment, it can be converted into a neutral combo with 2k and 2d, but most of the time they won't connect at all. It's a fast aura, which gives her a good pressure option, but it's not safe against Wake Up Dragon punches, so mind that. Mei doesn't possess many special, but what she lacks in variety she makes up with adaptability and usability. Her main special is Mr. Dolphin, a charge move that turns Mei in a human projectile, and it's her best way to end block strings since it's safe on block. There are two versions, one fast with more recovery and the other one slower but it's more powerful and causes a knockdown and a wall stick near the corner, which can be used to set up an Okizeme with a charge or normal 6H, and on counter, the wall stick is long enough to be converted in a combo. Both of them can be converted in a mid-screen combo if Red or C, but where they shine is with the Wire C, as they can be used to move Mei quickly, making them perfect to reach keepaways like Axel and Venom and create quick mix-ups, especially by adding throws into the mix. A plus for the victim sets up a dolphin that remains in the background as long as you don't decide to throw it, but it will disappear should Mei be hit at any moment. With the latest patch, pad user can control them easily, as there are two control schemes this time around. The first one is the usual one, releasing the decided button will let the dolphin go. The second one instead allows the player to press the chosen button in a second moment and release it when you want to, kinda similarly to how you would control Eddie with Zato. The P and S version are thrown horizontally and are mostly used as projectile. The P version in particular is also used for after a knockdown for mid-screen Okizeme. The K and H versions instead can be used in different situations. They both aim vertically and can be used as setup tools or occasional anti-airs. Once they're launched, make a jump on said dolphins, and on impact you can follow up with an air dash, or you can use the wire C in a similar way to Mr. Dolphin, allowing her to create more mix-ups. Don't miss it, summons a beach ball that bounces around the screen as long as the mate doesn't get hit. Great for Hokizemi and when far away from the opponent. Can be used to annoy the opponent movements, and if it hits while the enemy is in the air, you'll be able to convert that beach ball in a combo. If you're near the beach ball, pressing down will launch it to the ground, causing it to explode prematurely, but on confirm it will launch the opponent in the air. This effect makes this special really useful, and you can make it even more threatening with a wire C on wake up, giving you the chance to mix up from any direction and any angle. Overhead kisses make command throw. While it's not as powerful as the Pop Buster, it surely is just as effective. On confirm, this command throw causes a wall bounce at any point on the screen, and it always guarantees a combo afterwards. It's best used during mix-ups against two defensive opponents. Just don't miss it or you'll be wide open for a counter attack. Insania is nothing special, it's just an ender for all your air combos to knock down the opponent. Although Mei has some good anti-airs, it's not really that different from Mina in that manner, meaning that she lacks the defensive capabilities to resist pressure. Meaning also, however, that she possesses some good overdrives that can be used as reversals, with the exception of one that works as a combo ender. Ultimate Spinning Whirlwind is a multi-hit spinning attack that moves Mei forward. It has 9 hits, with the 10th being its follow-up Goshogawara Bomber, done by pressing P during any moment of the move. While the move is not safe per se, it can be made so by using the follow-up at the very last moment of the first part of the move. Ultimate Whiner is her main reversal. It has short range and it's unsafe on block, but since its main purpose is to be used as a Dragon Punch, it has invincibility at the beginning. Use it to get away from pressure. If you're absolutely sure it will land, and keep another 50% attention to RC it in case of block or whiff. Lastly, there is Great Yamada Attack. Her most balanced overdrive since can work both offensively and defensively. It covers a huge portion of the screen and it's her most damaging overdrive. Catch is that it is also pretty unsafe on block up close, but it's kinda useless from the distance as well. However, on convert it knocks down the opponent, and on counter it causes a ground roll that is possible to convert into a combo near the corner. The best way to use this one is by anticipating the opponent while he's attacking, and if you happen to be right under him when you throw out this, he'll have no chance to escape. Starting from neutral, Mei's strategy, as we said before, is to throw out her projectiles to create some pressure from distance and force the opponents to adopt different strategy from their usual ones. Keep your distance from your opponents and cover your approach with the projectiles you just summoned. And after you confirm a hit, try to knock them down as fast as possible to start your mix-up storm with 6k, 2k, 2d, specials, and stop eventual escape with either Applause for the Victim, Vertical Mr. Dolphin, or 6H. With Wire C, you can create even more scary setups and Okizemi. Then on confirm will turn into her most damaging combos. Speaking of which, Mei's combos are not that complex, but they require you to get used to her charge mechanic. Lucky for us, her challenges are pretty simple and practical for a match. Her most simple combos are challenge 13 and 14. I slightly modified the 13 to make it easier and more effective. Challenge 17 is a good combo, and with Red or C you can add part of Challenge 14. Challenge 19 and 25 convert every command throw in a combo. The 19 can be modified for extra damage. Challenge 26, it's her basic way to convert a 6k plus Applause for the Victim setup in a combo. I just took out the super as it's not really that worth. Lastly, there's Challenge 27, which is the easier but most damaging combo. Guess which kind of combo is that makes the most damage without meter and also grants a knockdown? there's actually another one that I managed to make from challenge mode. But good luck nailing it online. It's a variation of challenge 32 that I saw on a Japanese match. Best part is that it carries the opponent right to the other side of the screen, but requires 50% of tension to pull off in the first place. Well guys, I hope you liked this video. Took a while to make it, but it was worth it. Leave a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and talk about the show to your friends to make it popular. If you want more, you can watch Ino's and Slater's tutorials right now by pressing the video that you see here. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time. This is sasaawd, out!